Hey, what is going on, guys? EpicCarcass here, and today we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And not only are we playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, as you guys can tell by the back screen behind my player, Modern Warfare Season 5 has finally dropped. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited for Modern Warfare Season 5. If you guys have kept up with my channel recently in like the last month, you guys have seen that I haven't posted any videos in a very long time. It's been like over a month since I posted a video, and there's a little bit of reasoning for that, but I'm not going to go into it into this video just right now. All I'm going to say is that Modern Warfare Season 4 really wasn't that fun for me, and I didn't enjoy it. And there's a few other things that popped up in the month of July that I want to talk about in a separate video. So if you guys are curious to where I've been at, I'm gonna make a separate video very soon just to let you guys know where I was at and what was going on. Enough of that. Time to see what Modern Warfare Season 5 has in store for us this season. Last season it was very lackluster with the content, in my opinion. I really did not like the content in last season, so I'm hoping this season inside the battle pass the new weapons are good and the new maps are good. For the first tier inside of Season 5, we have the new operator Behemoth. It actually looks very good. Like, I would actually like to buy this operator, but I really don't spend money on this game. It's an instant reward, by the way, as you guys can see above the picture. The second tier is also an instant reward. I'm not going to pronounce this name because I'm not going to sit here and butcher a name and you guys make fun of me down in the comment section. But yeah, this is another operator. If you guys want to get this battle pass, it's an instant reward as well as the first operator. For tier 3, this is a little bit interesting. This is called the Juggernaut pack, and apparently it's just music for your cars inside of Warzone. I don't think they added this last season, but this is actually a good touch for this season for these Warzone players. For tier 5, we actually have our first weapon variant, and the weapon variant right here is called Cover of the Night, and I'm pretty sure this is for the SA-87. The SA-87 is not really that good of a gun, but this variant actually does look very clean for the weapon. For tier 5, we have our first knife variant, and the knife variant is called Old Sins. I really like the way they made this weapon. I really like how the blade is mostly made out of rope. That's a very good touch for a combat knife. For tier 6, we have free COD points. Nobody can go wrong with free COD points. For tier 7, we have what looks like a kilo variant called the Black Adder. This, in my opinion, does not look that good. It kind of looks just like a regular kilo. Maybe in game it looks a lot better, but right now I really can't tell a difference. For tier 9, we have another operator skin called the Safeguard. It actually looks alright. For tier 14, we finally have the first weapon inside of the season. It is called the ISO, and it looks like an SMG, but I'm not 100% sure what it can be. But this thing is probably going to be very powerful, and I'm very happy to have a new SMG inside of this game because I'm tired of people running around with the MP5 the whole entire time inside of a match. Hopefully with this new SMG, it'll bring some type of new meta to the game to where people won't use the MP5 as much. I'm just hoping that this is really good because the MP5 does get a little bit toxic. For tier 17, we actually have a variant for what it looks like the Renetti called the Phantom Limb, and this is actually a very sick variant. I like how it's all black with a little bit of bronze on the weapon. We have more operator skins right here that probably nobody is ever going to use called Shadow Company. For tier 20, this is actually a very good variant for a sniper. I'm not sure what sniper this is. It's either the HDR50, but either way, this actually looks very good. I like how it's all black. For tier 23, we get the most derpiest weapon charm I think I've ever seen inside of Call of Duty history. I don't know what this is, but it actually looks very funny, and I feel like this is gonna get memed. For tier 30, we finally have the second weapon that is gonna be inside of this season, and the weapon that's inside of this season is called the AN-94, and I'm not sure how I feel about this because this is another AK inside of this game. They literally just added another AK last season with the CR56 AMAX, and the CR56 AMAX was literally just a better AK, so I'm not sure how this AN-94 is going to perform, but hopefully it's a lot better than just the CR56 AMAX and the AK combined, because the AK is not a really good weapon in this game, and I feel like in every single Call of Duty game recently, like, the AK has been one of the most underperforming weapons. Every single time the AN-94 is inside of a Black Ops game, it actually performs very well, so I'm very curious to see how this is going to perform when I make a video on it. For tier 39, we have another operator skin that nobody's probably ever going to use called the JTF21. I don't know if this is actually anything anybody's ever going to use, but in my opinion, I would never use this skin even if I had the battle pass for free. For tier 41, we actually have a very clean Deagle weapon variant. This thing is actually very sick. Probably one of the best Deagle variants I've seen in this game. Can anybody explain to me what they were thinking in their head when they started making this weapon variant for this weapon? On tier 44, what the heck is this? Is this literally just a world map on a gun? For tier 49, we actually have another operator skin called the Honcho, and this actually looks very cool except for his haircut. His haircut looks kind of whack, but I feel like a move that they should have made with this character is they should have called him the Head Honcho, because a lot of people would understand that, because the Head Honcho is like a meme. For tier 69, we actually have another operator skin, and this operator skin is actually very cool. It's a female skin, and for some reason they had to put a female skin at tier 69. I see what you guys did. For tier 79, I do not know what was going through Infinity Ward's head when they made this. This guy's face literally looks like a watermelon. As well as for tier 80, I do not know exactly what they were doing with this weapon variant, but literally this is just nature. Like, I could go outside and take a photo of this and put it on top top of a weapon. At Battle Pass tier 99, we get more operator skins called the ROOK, and this actually looks very creepy. I'd be very scared to see this inside of a Warzone match, so this just looks a little bit weird to me, but this skin actually does look a little bit cool. As you guys just seen right there, we went through the Battle Pass. I didn't go through every single thing on the Battle Pass. I only went through things that I thought that were very interesting in the Battle Pass or very cool looking. I didn't want to go in depth through the whole entire thing because most of it is just filled with like random stickers and like charms and stuff like that, and nobody really cares about any of that stuff anyways. What I do want to do is go over a little bit of the patch notes inside of this game just to see what they're really bringing us this season. The first patch note is for Ground War, and they added a new map called International Airport, and I'm not 100% sure on what that's gonna be. That kind of sounds like Terminal to me, and I'll be very upset if they added Terminal to Ground War instead of actual multiplayer. They added a new game mode called Face Off Livestock. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but I'll probably check it out in a future video. They added two new maps that are inside of a 24/7 playlist. The first map is called Oil Rig, and the second map is called Harbor. I'm actually kind of happy that they put them into their own 24/7 playlist just so we can all play the new map. Nobody wants to play regular maps inside of this game, let's be honest. The last thing I want to talk about inside of the patch notes is inside of the general fixes tab, and the one thing that they finally added to this game that every YouTuber has wanted that makes YouTube videos on this game, they finally added weapon inspects to this game almost at the end of this game's life cycle. This is probably like one of the last seasons this game is going to get before Black Ops 5 comes out, and I know you guys have seen on Twitter yesterday that Black Ops 5 was basically announced by the Treyarch Studios and Raven Software. I don't know why they're adding weapon inspect in this game very late, but I'm happy that they finally added it because it was so annoying trying to get thumbnails for certain weapons because certain weapons just had very horrible reloads. So I hope with every single weapon inside of this game, when you weapon inspect it, it'll make for a good thumbnail instead of a bad thumbnail when you try to reload your gun and get the thumbnail, because it just sucks trying to reload your gun and get that thumbnail. So I'm very happy that they added weapon inspect, and now that made me just a little bit happier for this season for some reason, just because it's a small feature that I always wanted inside of this game, and I don't understand why it took so long for them to add it. Maybe because there's a bunch of weapons in this game that they had to just go through and like find the inspects for. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm very happy about that. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to end the video. That is all I really wanted to talk about. I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about the new season. I don't want to go into gameplay just yet because I know the lobbies are going to be toxic and it's going to ruin my experience, but I just wanted to go through the battle pass with you guys a little bit and talk just a little bit about the patch notes and what I found interesting inside of the patch notes. I'm very excited for Modern Warfare Season 5. It shows a lot more potential than it did for Season 4, so I hope that it really lives up to the hype because everybody on Twitter is literally going crazy for the season because they added a bunch of stuff to Warzone, but I'm not really going to cover Warzone because that's not my thing. I really don't play Warzone. With that being said, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1.5 thousand subscribers. I know we can get the subscriber goal within the next week because we are literally like 20 subscribers away. And as well as, if you guys enjoyed this video at any point in time, please drop a like on the video, 10 likes on the video for more Modern Warfare Season 5 content. I'm very excited to bring you guys content for the season because I know I stopped posting videos last month, but I'm gonna get back on my grind. Thank you guys for all the support, and I will see you guys in the next one.